Welcome to the 52 Love Podcast, your show for 52 lessons in 52 weeks. Before we dive in, remember you can find the audio version of this episode, along with the rest of the series, on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and Radio Public. And now, here's your host, Ms. Tonya Todd.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the 52 Love Podcast. I'm your host, Tonya Todd. 52 Love began as a blog series, 52 Love Lessons in 52 Weeks, where we take one intimacy tip per week and, you take it and you use it with your partner to help improve intimacy in your relationship. And the 52 Love Podcast takes each of those tips and explores it with a new guest each week. This week's tip is talking dirty to your partner. And to help me discuss this is my friend TJ. TJ, you want to tell us what you do in the entertainment industry?
Good afternoon, everyone, or morning, whatever time they're going to play this. My name is Tj Wimbs. I am a professional actor and stuntman.
And he's being humble. He's awesome. Oh, since we are talking about stuff we do in movies, I should mention that I apologize for the eyes, but I got off set early this morning. I had an overnight shoot and I went home and showered, washed my face twice, and the eye makeup was still there. And I could, spend another 30 minutes taking off the eye makeup, or I could grab a nap before I recorded the podcast today. So here we are with Egyptian eyes. And I can't talk about the project yet. Just keep an eye on my IMDb page and you will see it there. We're almost wrapped too. So, TJ, what have you been working on this year that you're allowed to say?
Oh, no. Well, this year, I've worked on two shorts. Lewis with Ray. I don't know if you know Ray, I believe. That was a 2-day shoot for that character, the character of Rick. And, well, you know how that whole story started.
Yes, I do.
You actually got me on the original thing. You always getting me work. I worked on
I can't get you work. I can open doors.
I know,
get the job yourself.
I ended up booking it anyway. And then I worked on Mr. Amazing with Silvertree Films. And that was a lot of fun. It was a 1-day shoot for me. And then I've been working on California Dreaming, which is a feature. And I shoot again with that, I believe in April is my next shot date. And I was just breaking down the rewritten scene.
Nice.
Yeah, always gotta get on those breakdowns because we also take acting class together.
Yes, we do. So. There's a little plug for Paul Campanella.
Right, yeah, Paul X, he's the man. And then I did a couple little things for TV shows. I did an episode of American Most Wanted because it's coming out again, new season. And I've had a commercial, another small little commercial, and I'm shooting another Fox show, a Warner Media show. On Tuesday. I got the wife on that one, so we're both booked.
Oh, cool.
Our second time booking together, yeah.
I didn't know that she did stuff too. I just thought she looked good on the red carpet.
She doesn't have to speak. As long as there's no speaking roles, she is 100% down.
Well, she has the face for it.
Right, she's got the body, so I mean,
yeah.
But she's not. She won't do any dialogue. But so anytime I set up, I set us up for print stuff and modeling stuff all the time. But this is our second time booking a television gig together.
That's cool. Tell us what you worked on last year, because even though it was, a mostly slow year, you had a few things come out.
Yeah, I got really lucky. Well, I did a movie in 2000. We shot it in 2019. It came out in 2020. Luckily, it came out in the theaters. I was very happy. A Tenet with a Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
With Pattinson, Washington. 22 days on set. It was the most amazing experience I've ever had in my short career. I've only been doing this for I'm on my third year. But that was amazing. And then in March, was it February or March, I got to shoot one scene for Space Jam 2.
Nice.
Hopefully when that comes out, hopefully my scene isn't
right. Yeah.
It made it, so that'd be nice. I did like 14 other commercials. The big one was for Tough Built, where I got the hero shot on that one. It's a nice.
I saw that.
Nice 2.5, 3-minute commercial, which is really, really cool. We did 3 commercials with them, a bunch of smaller ones. So yeah, and just submitting away, every day grinding. I'm on LA Casting, Access, Casting Frontier every single day, submitting anything in my wheelhouse, anything I think I can knock out. I submit.
And you're getting better every day. I remember when you started, and you're just getting stronger and stronger. I love watching you grow. It's just amazing to see where you've come. So let's talk about, naughty talk.
Yay, dirty talk. Yay.
This week's tip is talking dirty to your partner in public if you can do it.
Mhm.
Tell us how that went.
Oh, well, with the wife and I, there's never, ever, ever been an intimacy issue or anything like that. And not so much now because now we're almost right next to each other 24/7 because of COVID.
Right.
And so it's more of just the way we look at each other, especially if we're in public. But what it usually starts out is if we're out somewhere eating, she'll do something with the food that she's eating or something like that. And then that's how it usually starts. And then that goes into, then I have to do something back. Then she has to do something. And then I do something. And she does something. Basically, it's just all day foreplay.
That's right. That's exactly what it
And
is.
before COVID, what we would do is we're texting all day, sending each
Yeah.
other emojis, talking dirty or whatever. And that's how, but now that we're next to each other all the time, the phones are out the door. And if the kids aren't there, then it's just like, it's pretty much 24 hours a day. We're constantly flirting. I probably touch, smack, or grab my wife about 100 times a day. I kid you not. Anytime I walk past her, it's two hands, one hand, it's a swing, it's a grab, it could be a bite. I just, because I've heard a lot of couples since COVID, they're seeing each other all the time. That it's kind of like cause of friction. All it has done for us is bring us closer and closer and closer together.
That's amazing.
Now you got to think about it. I had a 3-month vacation nonstop of just me and my wife for that time where I was no work for anybody. And we had so much fun. And like I said,
and it's a real shame for the people watching this episode. They don't get to see your beautiful wife. But if you check his social media, there, she looks really good on the red carpet.
Post lots of pictures of her. Some of my friends say that they're sick of it, but hey, that's my woman, that's my lady, that's everything right there. So I like to do a lot of Wifey Crush Wednesdays. My birthday's coming up next week, actually next Friday. So we're going to be out for 2 straight days. So I know she's going to be taking a lot of pictures. So if you're on my social media, you'll definitely see tons and tons of pictures of my beautiful wife.
And of course, for the audio listeners, TJ's not so bad himself. They are a gorgeous
couple.
Bad.
Not bad for almost being 48.
Right? You're not bad for being like 20, okay?
I appreciate it.
So what did she say when you told her that you were going to do this kind of show?
Well, I showed her the thing and said, hey, I'm going to be doing this with Tonya. She said, oh, that's awesome, because she thinks you're amazing too. And so we were looking at the dates to try to schedule days where we both had off. And then the kids had their class pictures today.
Oh, wow.
So she's right now at the school with the 2 kids, the last 2 that we have living with us, and get their photos done for the yearbook. So
it's cool that they're still doing that.
Yeah, I know, and it's rough because we have a senior this year.
Oh, wow.
He's just turned 18 yesterday. And
it's a birthday month for your household.
Yeah, and then he's going to be moving to the East Coast after that, so we're just going to have 1 left.
Wow. Whatever will you do with your time?
Down to 1.
I'm sure you can occupy your time.
Yeah, and I think once all the kids are gone, though, I'm probably sure that the wife and I are just going to probably get a nice cozy apartment and just maybe here, more than likely LA though, because I know I can work so much in LA. The amount of gigs that I would have in LA, and she has so much family there. She loves California. She wants Oceanside, and I'd probably take Oceanside if she was like, oh, baby, please Oceanside, then I'd go there instead of LA, because it's only an hour and 20 minutes instead of driving 4 hours.
Right. I'm sure you're going to do whatever she wants.
Oh, 100% I am. I always do.
Right.
But I twist it to make it look like it was my idea, right, at the end.
Yes, you are the man of the house. She just sits on the controlling interest.
Hey man, she has full control of everything, and I am okay with that. If my buddies tease me, and a lot of guys say, oh well, she's got your junk in her purse or whatever. I'm like, yeah, she does.
Yeah, I put it there.
Her. It's hers. Of course it is. And yes, I'm whipped. 100% I am. 100%. Because if you're in love with somebody and you're married to them, that's it. I don't understand how now that I'm older, I see that that one person is just, it's so important. And she is. If you saw how I was right before I met her to where I am today, it's a completely different human being. Even just the way I look. Because I don't know if you saw the pictures where I had a long beard.
I did, and I just couldn't believe it was you.
And I was just all gigantic. I'm 42 pounds lighter. I'm just physically, I mean, I'm not the big, huge, giant, heavy lifting guy, but physically in just great, absolute. The physique is there, the conditioning is there, and just the way that my mindset is better. I'm an actor now, things like that. Things I
Right.
never would have thought of, because that was her idea too, for me to become an actor. The day I shaved and cut all my hair off was the first time she saw me without a beard and long hair. She cried.
And you were already in love.
Yeah. And that was another thing. I was like, baby, I look at the pictures. I'll do this all the time. I look at the pictures on my phone and I'll be like, what were you thinking? Look how beautiful you are. Then look at me. I'm like man bear pig. What
Man bear pig.
Did somebody owe you money? I mean, what did you do this for? But her thing is that she said she always saw this. So that was just mind blowing.
And it's not just physical, that wasn't your connection.
No, absolutely not. I mean, because I knew her before we ever even thought of it. I just always like, oh yeah, she's gorgeous, but okay, whatever. Man, she is so much more than just a gorgeous person, and she's I mean, inside, just absolutely beautiful human being who has helped me evolve to be a better human being and to want to be a better human being.
Right.
And for the first time in my life, I think about how everything I do, how does it affect her first? Because we're a team. So if it affects her, it affects me. So it's just the whole mindset, the whole everything is just completely different.
That's beautiful. It's so special. And that is exactly why you guys are you're thriving in quarantine, because you're trapped with your best friend,
Yeah, she finished school while we were in quarantine, and just, it's phenomenal. We had a really, as rough as 2020 was for most people. And, I'm really, it sucks. And I'm really sorry about that. But we had an absolutely amazing 2020.
And that's wonderful. I don't wish anyone to have a poor time with that. It's really great to see.
Bad,
yeah, they did. And that suffering is real, but
yes, it is.
You guys did a wonderful
lots
job.
Of family members got COVID.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, both her parents got it. A couple of my cousins all got it out in the East Coast and in the Midwest. Everybody recovered very well, but and then most of the older people that I'm related to just stayed home, and played it smart. So
well, I'm thrilled to see you guys doing so well, and I just love watching your career grow and grow. I'm going to be able to say I knew him when.
Whatever. That's another thing. Is like I will always, no matter how big, small, whatever I am in the industry, if I see something from one of my friends or some of the people I care about, I'm going to let them know about it. I'm going to try to get them into that, because that's what people did for me. That's what you did for me. That's what you did for
and that's what we're supposed to do for each other.
Exactly. And I had coffee with a guy I met at iFocus for an audition, and he was getting ready to transition out of the military. And we were talking. He heard that I had done it, so we went and had coffee. And I just sat there for 3 hours and broke everything down to him. How to start the process of getting into acting, all the different sites to go to, and the things like how to get his VA stuff done, how to optimize that to the best of his ability, and just somebody help me. I'm going to help everybody I can.
There are people who will want to know a little bit about your military background. Do you mind sharing that?
Oh, not at all. I did 24 years. Not a day passed. No, I was aircraft maintenance. I worked U-2s, Global Hawks, and A-10s. My last 2 years were out here at Nellis Air Force Base, and I just thought Vegas was so amazing, so I retired here. Never thought of getting into the acting thing. 8 deployments. I was an instructor for a while there. I worked in the schoolhouse for 2 years, which was very, very, very cool. I retired as a master sergeant. I don't know if you can see my.
Yeah, I can.
I'm trying to set up. I just got this office. I traded with 18 now. I traded with him, so now I'm starting to set the office up. So I only have 2 things on the wall. I love me wall. So. I loved it. Military career was great. 20 years, absolutely fantastic. But like I am with a lot of things, the day I stepped off the flight line was the day I was done.
But it also set you up to help you with your acting career too.
Joining the military was probably the smartest thing I ever did in my life, because then, which I didn't realize as I'm trying to make my acting resume, is that I've done so many things in the military that those were things that I could use in my resume. I had no idea. So, just like, I have a lot of medical experience as an instructor for field, when somebody gets shot, dressing and all that stuff. So I put down all my stuff like that. And next thing you know, hey, well, you can basically play a medic, a field medic or something like that, or a special forces guy. And then I know how to carry weapons. I know how to use weapons. I know how to clear weapons, clean weapons, do all those things. And then I have, 15 different martial arts that I've trained over the years since I was a kid. So I have that background too, which I didn't realize. Another thing that helps you in your acting career and stunt career and things like that. So yeah, I didn't even realize that I had been building an acting career over 45 years.
And you speak German too, right?
I sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Ja.
Ja, sehr gut, ja. And I got a decent Russian accent, and next month I think in 2 weeks I play a Russian again for the third time. I'll be a Russian mob boss, and then I'm an Italian mob boss in another one, so it's great. And I've been in an Italian movie, a German documentary, and an Italian music video.
Excellent. I'm sorry,
International star.
Well, there you have it, the multi-talented Tj Wimbs. Tell everyone where they can find more about you and what they can do to support you.
The biggest thing you can do for any actor, especially if they're your friends, you really want to support them, get their IMDb page out there. IMDb is so important to us actors. It basically is a popularity contest, and unfortunately, that is very important in acting. Is the more people, because if somebody sees that, look how many people are following this guy.
Right.
Well, how many people are going to flock to our show or our commercial or things like that? So it's very important for us. So my IMDb is imdb.me/TJWIMBS, which is also my Facebook handle, TJWIMBS. And then my Instagram and Twitter are TJWIMZZ. So you can find me on all of those social medias.
Look at you, the professional.
I had to practice. You know I was practicing, right?
Yeah.
I was before we even got on here.
Well, it's showing. Thank you so much for doing this. I love having you on here. I could talk to you forever, but let's not do that.
We do every single time too. We're just there.
So thank you for doing the show.
Absolutely. You know that.
Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, this is my last one of the day. Yay, get to end it with my friend.
Yeah, sleep time.
Thank you everyone for watching and for supporting me on this show. If you like this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the show, do the same. And just remember, treat love as a verb.
Namaste.